It's a scam. Stay tech ahead with my free newsletter. Sign up at getkim.com. Did you know that Fast Growing Trees is America's largest online nursery? Yup, over 6,000 varieties of indoor and outdoor plants, plus more than 2 million happy customers. Whether you're after fruit trees, evergreens, houseplants, or something unique, they've got it all. No matter what your yard looks like or what your dreaming could be, Fast Growing Trees has you covered. I ordered an avocado tree for my backyard, and it's perfect. No green thumb, no problem. On top of their Alive and Thrive guarantee, they offer free plant consultation forever. Save 90% on landscaping costs when you DIY and get plants delivered directly from fastgrowingtrees.com. Right now, save up to 50% on select plants. And as a Kim Commando listener, you get an additional 15% off your first purchase when you use code KIM at checkout. That's an additional 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using code KIM. That's fastgrowingtrees.com for an additional 15% off using the code KIM.
It all comes down to this. Welcome to Goddard Rocket Playoff Baseball on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksvptv.com.
There's a stretch at the high fastball, and it's flied into deep left field. It's through. It's going to split the left fielder and the center fielder. Aguilar with a good jump. He's going to score standing up easily. And Dewar has a stand-up RBI double on a high fastball from Duran.
Rocket Baseball on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Farmers Country Market, Bergie's Plumbing and Heating, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Pecos Valley Equipment, Plateau, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, and Wakefield Oil. Now, on to the action.
Welcome, baseball fans, to the Lucenda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament. We're in beautiful Los Alamos, New Mexico, where we have had a 1 hour and 10-minute lightning and rain delay. We are being brought to you today on KEND 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. We are also available on ksvptv.com. That's audio only. I am Coach Henry Villarreal, bringing you this first round of Goddard Rocket Baseball in the 4A State Baseball Tournament. Today, the Rockets travel to Los Alamos to take on the Hilltoppers. The Hilltoppers are 18-5 on the season. They are the winners of District 3 with a 12-0 record. District 3 garnered one team into the 4A State Baseball Tournament. Goddard is 11-14 on the season. They were 5-4 in District 4 4A and finished second behind the Artesia Bulldogs. And District 4 earned 3 teams into the 4A State Baseball Tournament. The Artesia Bulldogs are the number 1 seed. The Goddard Rockets are the 12th seed. And the Lovington Wildcats are the 13th seed, I believe. Today, the Rockets are on the road. We are about to have the umpires meeting here. Beautiful setting here in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Snow-covered mountains behind left field. And from what the locals tell me, a wall of rain clouds behind right center field, but the locals here say when the weather's in that part of this town that it's moving to Albuquerque. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that that holds true. I will give you the lineup for the hometown Los Alamos Hilltoppers. For the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, starting at first base is senior number 8, Gavin Mitchell. At second base, wearing number 2, will be junior Hayden Watkins. At shortstop is senior number 4, Maddox Martinez. At third base, wearing number 44, is Graham Martinez. He's a junior. The outfield for the Hilltoppers from left to right. In left field, sophomore number 10, Omar Bajorquez. In center field, junior number 6, Ben Dadelbaum. And in right field, junior, wearing number 11, Boaz Martinez. The battery for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers will be senior number 23, Ty Gartz, on the mound, and his battery mate will be senior number 13, Brandon Walker. Behind the plate for the Goddard Rockets, their lineup will be leading off number 2, sophomore Adiel Aguilar, playing shortstop. Hitting in the 2-hole, freshman number 8, Brady Dewar. He plays second base today. Hitting in the 3-hole, wearing number 7, Cameron Brown. Cameron will be pitching today. Hitting cleanup for the Rockets today, number 14, Jaden Fuentes. Jaden will be today's catcher for the Rockets. Hitting in the 5-hole, wearing number 20, is Jadon Herrera. And Jaden will be playing third base. DHing for the Rockets today in the 6-hole, wearing number 11, is Marcus Rodriguez. Hitting behind DH Rodriguez will be first baseman wearing number 16, Donovan Davis. Davis at first base. Following Davis, wearing number 1, playing right field, will be sophomore Jose Porras. We'll take a brief break here for the national anthem.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. Fergalicious. In fact, they're downright funky. Fergalicious. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660. Fergalicious.
In a medical emergency, every second counts. Artesia General Hospital's emergency department is open 24/7, staffed with highly trained professionals ready to provide life-saving care when you need it most. Don't wait. When minutes matter, trust Artesia General Hospital. Quality emergency care close to home. Learn more at artesiageneral.com.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Los Alamos hurler Ty Gartz is completing his warm-up tosses. Rounding out that Goddard Rocket lineup, we ended before the national anthem with Jose Porras out in right field. And hitting in the 9-hole will be Rocket center fielder number 12, Nathan Herrera. Nathan's a junior. Playing left field for the Rockets today will be number 6, Porter Wakefield. Tyler Gartz will be an interesting challenge for the Goddard Rockets here. Ty Gartz, excuse me. He's anywhere from a low submarine slot to a high three-quarter slot. Looks like the fastball's two-seam action, lots of runs, so the right-handed hitters, that ball's going to be bearing in on them. And we are about to get underway here at the Nusenda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament, Round 1. The winner of this 3-game series will advance to play next weekend in the round of 8 in Albuquerque. Stepping to the plate for the Goddard Rockets is Rocket shortstop sophomore Adiel Aguilar. The Rockets today wearing their navy blue tops, white numbers, navy blue trim. The Hilltoppers are in the all white with green and gold hats. There's a first pitch fastball up high outside for ball 1 to Aguilar. Gart's a 6'2" right-handed hurler. Here's another fastball right down the pipe, called strike 1. 1-1's the count on Aguilar. Rockets wearing white trousers today with a navy blue pipe down the side. Gart's to the windup. There's a fastball miss widely. Easy take for Aguilar, and it's 2 balls and a strike on the Rocket leadoff hitter, Adiel Aguilar. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Gartz. Fastball misses down low. It's 3-1. Gartz working quickly. Here's 3-1 delivery to Aguilar. It's a fastball in the outside corner, painted, called strike 2. There's that two-seam action. That ball, I'm sure Adiel thought was going to be off the dish, and it swung back over and caught the outside corner. Here's the payoff delivery from Gartz to Aguilar, and it's going to be a flare out to right field. It's down, it's by. The right fielder has slipped. Aguilar hits first base, and he's going to be extra bases for Aguilar. He's heading into third base. It's going to be a stand-up triple for Aguilar here in the first inning. Aguilar did a great job of letting a full count fastball travel, and he hit it out into right field. The right fielder came charging in, slipped, and the ball got by him, so it is a clean triple for Aguilar to lead off for the Rockets. That'll bring to the plate freshman second baseman Brady Dewar. Here's the first pitch from Gartz to Dewar. Fastball misses badly outside. Ball 1 to Dewar. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Another fastball misses up and away. 2 balls is the count on the Rockets' second baseman, Brady Dewar. Brady's been having a great offensive season, especially for a young. There's a slider, and Brady cannot check his swing. It's a swing over the top. Good pitch by Gartz there. Good late action. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Gartz to Dewar. There's a fly ball out into right field. It's going to be down. It splits the center fielder and the right fielder. It bounces off the fence. It's going to be a stand-up double. RBI double for Brady Dewar. And the Rockets score a run with no outs on back-to-back extra base hits. RBI single for Brady Dewar. Took an elevated fastball just above his belt and shot it out into right center field. The right fielder and the center fielder, not good angles on that ball, and it got between them, and it scooted all the way to the fence, and Brady was able to go into second base standing up. That'll bring to the plate today's pitcher for the Rockets, Cameron Brown. There's the first pitch fastball. It misses wide for ball 1. Gartz is set. Here's the kick. It's a fastball, misses up and in. Bends Cameron back in the box. It's 2-0. There's that two-seam action, and it ran way in on Cameron. Gart's is set. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Let's see if he goes back to the slider like he did the last time. And there it is. He did go back to it. When he falls behind in the count, he goes to the slider, and it's a swing and a miss by Brown over the top. See if Gart starts to pitch these Rockets backwards. He's having trouble finding fastball command here in the first 3 hitters. There's a fastball in underneath Cameron's hand, and it's fouled off right at the plate. Evens count at 2-2. That was good pitch location by Gartz there. Cameron spreads out into, looks like a 2-strike approach here. Wanted to try to send this ball to the right side. Time is granted to Brown at the plate by the home plate umpire. Brown steps out. Gartz never took his foot out. Now he's quickly back to set. Dewar's off the plate. There's a hanging curveball on the inside, and Brown fouls it off to the left side. Decent job by Cameron spoiling that pitch. Lots of foul territory here at this Los Alamos ballpark on the third base side. Very little foul territory on the right field side. Gartz comes set. Here's the 2-2 delivery to Brown. It's a slider, and he nips. He fouls it off right at the plate. Great job spoiling a very good pitch. Wouldn't be surprised here to see Gartz start to attempt to pitch the Rockets backwards, since he appears to have early slider command and lacking a little bit of fastball command here early in this game. Gartz a long look in, gets his sign. Good lead by Dewar. He drops down low. It's another foul ball by Brown. Great at bat here by Brown. Fighting pitches off. I would describe Gartz as maybe a firm thrower. From his arm angle, he probably likes to be described more as a deceptive pitcher. Gartz is set. Good lead by Dewar over first. There's a fastball, and it's off the third baseman's glove into left field. And Coach Alvarado's going to hold up Dewar. Going to get Brown a clean base hit. That took extraordinary effort. It's a single for Cameron Brown into left field off a diving third baseman. Great effort over at third base by Graham Martinez. That'll bring to the plate Rocket cleanup hitter and backstop Jaden Fuentes. Jaden wears number 14. Courtesy runner for Cameron Brown over at first base is senior Peyton Pena. The Hilltopper defense is at double play depth up the middle. Martinez is third, is even with the bag. There's a fastball on the outside edge called strike one. Good take by Fuentes there. First baseman Gavin Mitchell is holding on Pena over at first base. Long look in by Ty Gartz. There's a pick attempt to first base, and Pena dives back in safely. Just a check, lob throw by Gartz over to first base. Ground ball up the middle will score a run. There's a slider, line drive right at the third baseman. It's going to be a triple play. It's a triple play. Very poor base running by the Rockets. Very poor base running by the Rockets. It's been an issue on this year. It was a line drive by Fuentes to third base. Third baseman grabbed it. Dewar broke to the plate. The third baseman stepped on third base, and Pena broke to second base and could not get back in time. It is a triple play to end the Rocket threat here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back after this short break on KEND 106.5 Roswell's Talking.
Attention Roswell Coyote fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Roswell High School sports.
I don't have any. No, this one's completely full. I had to get one from Coach when I got here. This is the old one. I had to get one from him. Sorry about that.
Are you ready to succeed? Earn your FFA certification through ENMU Roswell's Aviation Maintenance Technology Program. ENMU Roswell has the only FFA Part 147 airframe and power plant school in Southeast New Mexico. Receive commercial and general aviation training, hands-on training with operation aircraft, Boeing commercial experience, advanced composite repair training, and more. And ENMU Roswell offers in-state tuition for veterans too. Learn more about this exciting program on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door. Now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Brown gets his sign from Fuentes. Fastball. Call ball low on the outside. Just missed. Give you the rocket deep here in a moment. Brown back to the mound. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball. Good two-seam action. Called strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. Good location. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Brown. Breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. Called strike two. 1-2 on the Hilltopper shortstop, Maddox Martinez. Interesting here that the home plate umpires allowed the Hilltopper batters to completely step after that box. There's another breaking ball, and it's called strike three. Back-to-back breaking balls and back-to-back strikeouts looking for the Rocket hurler, Cameron Brown. For the Rockets, on the infield from first to third, over at first base is Donovan Davis. At second base, freshman Brady Dewar. At shortstop, sophomore Adiel Aguilar. And at third base, sophomore Jaden Herrera. There's a first pitch fastball to three-hole hitter Kyle Evanhus, and it's called strike one. Evanhus, a senior, wears number 1. Big right-handed hitter. Brown filling it up right now. Brown with the slider misses off the outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Cam just a little bit outside that slider. Did not stay on top of it enough. There's better action on the slider, but it misses down low. It's 2 balls and a strike to the DH for the Hilltoppers, Kyle Evanhus. Brown working quickly. There's a good fastball painted on the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's a 2-2 delivery from Brown in the windup to Evanhus. Breaking ball, and he does a good job spoiling it off to the left side, right to the Hilltopper dugout. We'll do 2-2 again. See if Brown elevates a fastball here to get Evanhus in swing mode. No, it's a fastball, just misses. Great 2-2 location, but must have been just off the outside corner. Takes the count to full count here on Kyle Evanhus. Here's the payoff delivery. It's an elevated fastball. It's a 2-hopper back to Brown. He's going to underhand it to Davis for out number 3 on the 1-3 putout. Great inning by Cameron Brown, and the Hilltoppers go down in order. No hits, no runners left on base, no Rocket errors, and no Hilltopper runs. At the end of one complete inning, it is the Goddard Rockets 1, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. We'll be back on KEND 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, and KSVPTV.com after this short.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans! Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, proud supporter of Goddard Rocket Sports.
Welcome back to action here at the Newsenda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament. The score right currently in the top of the second inning is the Goddard Rockets 1, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. Leading off for the Goddard Rockets will be third baseman Jaden Herrera. Jaden wears number 20. He's a right-handed hitter. He'll be facing Ty Gartz. For you old Oakland A's fans, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers look exactly like the old Oakland A's. There's a first pitch. Fastball misses down and in for ball 1 to the Rocket third baseman, Jaden Herrera. A lot of the players, they wear gold and green hats with the white letters. There's a fastball, two-seamer on the outside, breaks back over the outside corner, called strike 1. Rocket hitters going to have to train themselves not to give up on that fastball on the outside edge. It is swinging back over the outside corner. Garth working from the wind-up. Here's the kick and delivery. Drops down low. It's a liner out to second base. Good piece of hitting, but it's snagged by the Los Alamos second baseman, so Herrera will be out number 1 on L4. That'll bring to the plate Rocket DH, number 11, Marcus Rodriguez. Marcus, a right-handed hitter. There's a slider, misses badly on the outside, ball 1. Good catch out there by Watkins. There's a drive out to right field over the right fielder's head. It's going to be a stand-up double on a fastball from Gartz to Rodriguez. Rodriguez did a great job of letting that ball get deep, and he drove it over the right fielder's head for a stand-up double. So with 1 out, the Rockets have a runner in scoring position. And first baseman Donovan Davis up. That ball was driven. There is a slight breeze blowing in from right center. And Rodriguez one-hopped the fence out in right center field. Here's the kick and the delivery. It's a slider breaking on the outside corner, called strike 1. I was wondering how long it was going to take Gartz to start pitching the Rockets a little bit backwards. Used a slider on the first pitch to Davis. There's a fast pitch. Fastball, good pitch. Two-seamer on the outside corner, breaks back over it. Davis is down in the count, 0-2. Davis gets on top of the dish here. Here's the kick. Breaking ball, misses. Oh, and it's called strike 3. It broke over the inside part of the plate. And Davis is out number 2 looking. 3 straight pitches. That'll bring to the plate sophomore, Jose Porras. Porras wears number 1. He's a right-handed hitter. Playing right field for the Rockets today. Long look in by Gartz. Good lead out at second base by Rodriguez. There's a fastball missed just outside. That was one of those pitches where Gartz went to a submarine action, and it missed just wide to Porras for ball 1. Like I mentioned before, Gartz will throw from anywhere from a submarine to a high 3/4. There's the high 3/4, and it is the slider. So the Rockets will need to pick up on that. Called strike 1 on the slider on the inside quarter to Porras. He has not thrown a fastball from the high arm slot. Drop back down. There's a swing over the top of a fastball away, and Porras is down 1 ball and 2 strikes here with 2 outs, and the runner Rodriguez at second base. Gartz comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch to, it's another breaking ball, and it gets by the catcher. Lots of room here at Bomber Field for runners to advance. That got by on the pass ball. Rodriguez will advance to third base. And that evens the count at 2-2 on the Rocket right fielder, Porras. Gartz comes set. Here's the 2-2 delivery. It's a fastball called strike 3 on the outside corner. It's that swing back fastball, and Porras is down on strikes looking for out number 3. So the Rockets will strand a runner in scoring position here for the Rockets. In the top of the second inning, there was 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and no Rocket runs at the end of 1.5 innings. It is the Goddard Rockets 1. The Hilltoppers coming to the plate with 0. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com and Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 100.6 after this short break.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
A clean single for leadoff hitter Graham Martinez on a second Brown fastball. And here in the bottom of the second, the Hilltoppers have a leadoff runner on first base in Graham Martinez. That'll bring to the plate senior first baseman number 8, Gavin Mitchell. Wakefield came breaking in on that ball, but decided to put the brakes on. There's a first pitch fastball smoked to center field, and it's over Herrera's head. It one-hops the fence. It's going to be a stand-up double for Graham Mitchell. That will advance, not Gavin Mitchell, excuse me, and that will advance Graham Martinez to third base. And with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning, the Hilltoppers have 2 runners in scoring position. Looks like the Hilltoppers discussed that Brown was going to attack them with fastballs early, so now they're swinging early. There's a good breaking ball, and it's flared off to the right side, and it gets out of play. Good job by Brown to change the menu there, and he started Ben Dottlebaum on a first pitch slider on the outside corner, and he fouled it off to the right side. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Brown. Another breaking ball, great block. Great block by Fuentes. on a slider. Grape slider did what he's supposed to, just bounced outside. It's evens the count at 1-1. That's exactly where Cameron wanted to throw that pitch, and fortunately for Daddlebaum, he was able to check his swing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball down low on the outside, called ball 2. Rockets will surrender a run on a ground ball to the middle. They are back. There's a good breaking ball, and it's nubbed out at the plate, fouled off to the right side, evens the count at 2-2. The Rockets defensively are in at the corners, deep in left, deep in center, and deep in right. Obviously playing here at elevation here in Los Alamos. The ball's going to carry. Brown quickly gets his sign from Fuentes back to the windup. Here's the wind and the 2-2 delivery. Good fastball, swing and a miss. And it's a strikeout for out number 1. Brown's third strikeout on the day. That'll bring to the plate senior, number 13, Brandon Walker. He's today's catcher for the Hilltoppers. Here's the first pitch delivery. Fastball misses down, ball 1 to the Hilltopper backstop, Brandon Walker. Brown works at a feverish pace. There's a good breaking ball. Good take, just missed. That's a good competitive slider by Brown. Just off the plate for ball 2. Cam moves that ball 3 inches back to the inside. There's a fastball, misses down low, and it's 3-0. Brown's first 3-ball count today. Needs to battle back into this count. Here's a 3-0 delivery, and it misses down low. It's a 4-pitch base on balls, and the Hilltoppers have the bases loaded with 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning. And coming to the plate, sophomore number 10, Omar Bajorquez. Omar playing left field. Courtesy runner number 3, Josh Gartz, sophomore, running for the catcher, Brandon Walker, at first base. Rockets defensively are staying in at the corners, so I would suspect that coach is wanting the corners to come into the plate for the force out to Fuentes. Aguilar and Dura double play depth up the middle. Brown working out of the windup here with the bases loaded. Here's the wind and the first pitch delivery. It's a fastball on the inside corner. Called strike 1 to Bajorquez. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Bajorquez. Slider, swing and a miss on the outside corner. And Brown is up on Bajorquez, 0-2. Brown looking to pitch his way out of some Hilltopper traffic here in the bottom of the second inning. There's a good fastball blown by Bajorquez for a swing and a miss for out number 2. And Brown's 4th strikeout on the day in this early ball game. That'll bring to the plate number 11, junior Boaz Martinez. Boaz is the Hilltopper right fielder. Where's number 11? Here's the first pitch from Brown. It's a breaking ball. Missed just up. It caught plenty of plate, but the home plate umpire must have thought that ball was up. Good job by Cameron changing the menu there. Fastball misses down in the way, 2-0 to the 9-hole hitter, Boaz Martinez. Cameron's going to need to challenge him, make him use the bat right here. There's a bad fastball miss. It's 3-0. And Brown is 1 pitch away from tying this ball game, or maybe 1 pitch away from getting out of this traffic. We prefer the latter. Brown quickly back to the mound. Fastball splits the dish, called strike 1, 3-1. Brown just needs to keep challenging Boaz Martinez here with the bases loaded. There's another fastball, swing and a miss. Good action there by Brown. Had some good arm side run by Brown on that 3-1 fastball. Don't see any need to change the menu here. There's a foul ball on the full count delivery. Great location by Brown. Great location by Brown. Just underneath the hands of Martinez, and he was able just to get a small piece of that. Here's the full count delivery again. And he misses on the inside corner. And it's an RBI base on balls for Martinez to tie this ball game at 1 apiece. Graham Martinez touches the plate and ties the ball game. That advances Gavin Mitchell to third. Courtesy runner to second base in Gartz. Here's the first pitch to leadoff hitter. Appeal asked, and Watkins checks his swing on a good slider on the outside corner for ball 1. He was able to check his swing. We asked for the appeal. First base umpire said no swing. There's a back-to-back, a better slider called, strike 1. That may have been Cameron's straight 12-6 curveball there. Had more vertical movement. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Brown to the leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss. Now that's the good slider to Watkins. He swung over the top, and it's 1-2. Brown looking to minimize the damage here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another slider misses away, evens the count at 2-2. Cameron looking to command that miss a little bit better. He's got to start it more on the plate. That was a ball out of the hand as we're positioned here right behind home plate. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fastball in, swing and a miss. Great location for Brown. On the fastball in underneath his hands for Brown. 6th strikeout on the day for the Hilltoppers in the bottom of the second inning. They had 2 hits, 3 runners left on base, no rocket airs, and 1 Hilltopper run at the end of 2 complete innings. It is the Goddard Rockets 1, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 after this short break.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buy. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5-piece queen bedroom and exceptional buy at just $4.98. Sectional with storage case and pull-out bed just $5.99. 7-piece dining room unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
Check out some of the Mother's Day specials you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select tubes of Pillsbury Grand's biscuits are 2 for $5, and select varieties of banquet pot pies are 5 for $5. In produce, extra large red seedless grapes are $1.99 a pound, and large tropical mangoes are 99 cents each. In the meat department, pork spare ribs are $2.49 a pound, and family packs of fryer wings are $1.99 a pound. These are just some of the Mother's Day bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
To the top of the third inning, and Nathan Herrera, Rocket center fielder, is leading off, facing Ty Gartz, and there's a first pitch fastball fouled off straight back. Good swing by Herrera there. He right on that ball and fouled it straight back. Gartz working quickly, just as Brown is. They get back to the rubber and get on there, and they get ready to go. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Drops down low. Change up, swing over the top. And it's fouled off right at the plate. And Herrera is down 0-2. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Herrera. Slider misses away. Great job by the catcher to block that ball. Ball 1, 1-2. That catcher doing that great job is Brandon Walker for the Hilltoppers. There's a fly ball to center field. It's deep. It's moving it back. It's over the center fielder's head. And it's a stand-up double for 9-hole hitter Nathan Herrera. Leadoff stand-up double for Nathan Herrera. I believe Nathan is a junior. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter for the Rockets, Adiel Aguilar. Adiel had a stand-up triple out to right field in his first at-bat and scored a run. Guards come set. There's a first pitch fastball called, strike one. Right at the belt. Good two-seam action again. It's the pitch the Rockets are going to have to start taking passes at. But like I mentioned, Gartz is a deceptive guy. There's a slider. That's off the dish, but it's called strike two. That ball's clearly off the plate, and Aguilar scoots up onto the dish, trying to attack that part that this home plate umpire is calling strikes. There's a fastball, and it's fouled off. Good job by Aguilar. We'll do the 0-2 count. Herrera was moving on that pitch, would have had third base stolen easily, but with Aguilar down in the count, 2 strikes. Gartz looks in, comes set. There's an inside move from Gartz to second base, and Herrera's back safe. No throw. Gartz working quickly. Here's the delivery. It's a slider away. Good take by Adiel. That's swept way off the plate for ball 1-1-2 on the Rocket leadoff hitter, Adiel Aguilar. Good take. Aguilar on top of the dish, knowing that Gartz doesn't seem to possess the velocity to be beating the Rockets with velocity. So, like I said, his strength is deceptive. Multiple arm angles, and he throws multiple breaking balls from multiple arm angles and the two-seamer from different arm angles. There he drops down. It's a ground ball back to the middle. It's going to be an RBI single at the home plate. RBI single for Adiel Aguilar. Great base running by Nathan Herrera. He was off with the crack of the bat as that baseball was behind him. Good strong throw by the Hilltopper center fielder, Ben Daddlebaum, but it was cut off by the first baseman, for there was no chance to get Aguilar. So it's an RBI single for Adiel Aguilar. That'll bring to the plate Brady Dewar, who had a stand-up double, and he swings at a curveball way early for Brady. It's a big swing and a miss. He's down the count. Dewar with the RBI double in the first. There's a check of Aguilar at first. He's back in safely. There's a runner. Aguilar's caught in between second as a fly ball out to right field from Dewar, and Aguilar will retreat back to first base. Dewar flied a high fastball out to right field, and Dewar will be out number one on the F9. That'll bring to the plate Cameron Brown. Brown with a sharp single in the 5-6 hole, his first at-bat. Here's Gart's first pitch. It's a fastball at the top of his belt, called strike one. Good lead by Aguilar first, and he's off and running. And it's going to be a hit by pitch. Hit by pitch. Gartz lost control of one of those two-seam fastballs, and it hit Brown right in the left hip. Aguilar will advance to second base. Courtesy runner. No courtesy runner for Brown. That'll bring to the plate Rocket cleanup hitter Jaden Fuentes. Guards come set. First pitch breaking ball misses badly. That's the curveball because he got over the top of it. And it was a ball. Good job by Walker to even catch that ball and not allow the runners to advance. Here's the one ball delivery to Fuentes. Fastball misses up for ball two. That ball caught plate, but it was up above the letters on Fuentes. Gartz comes set. Here's the 2-0 delivery to Fuentes. There's a fastball, and there's a stolen base attempt. And it's a stolen base from Aguilar and Brown. Double steal for the Rockets. Brown reaches second base, and that'll bring in courtesy runner Peyton Pena to second base. Brown gets credit with the stolen base. Aguilar gets credit with the stolen base. And the Rockets have two runners in scoring position. There's a good breaking ball in the outside corner. And it's called strike one. If the scoreboard is right, it's 3-1 to Fuentes. There's another breaking ball, misses up, and it's a base on balls for Fuentes to load the bases for the Rockets. Courtesy runner Aiden Luck will be running for Rocket catcher at first base. Luck, a sophomore, running at second base. Courtesy runner Peyton Pena running at second base. And that'll bring to the plate Jaden Herrera, Rocket third baseman. Jaden had a stand-up double his last at-bat, and there's a fastball, misses wide for ball one to Herrera. Hilltoppers at double play depth up the middle. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner for called strike one. Gart's the benefactor of a good strike. There's a swing and a miss on a fastball, and Herrera fouled it straight back into the catcher's glove. Now Jaden's looking to get a ball to the outfield here. Gart's working from the stretch here. Actually, he's in the windup with the bases loaded. Drops down low, and it's a liner to center field. That's going to be an RBI single for Jaden Herrera. Once again, very careless base running by Pena at second base. It was a liner at the center field, and it one hopped, and Pena was off with the crack of the bat. So Herrera has scored, and now Aguilar, courtesy runner. There's a fastball miss wide to Rocket DH. Marcus Rodriguez, who had the stand-up double last time. Ball one to him. Herrera lined out to third base his last at-bat. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball up and in, and it hits. It hits Rodriguez. It hits Rodriguez for an RBI hit by pitch for Rodriguez. That will bring to the plate courtesy runner Peyton Pena. Over to third base is courtesy runner Aiden Luck. And over at first base is Rocket DH Marcus Rodriguez. We have a visit by the Hilltopper pitching coach going out to make an attempt to settle down his senior, Ty Gartz. We have no stats by the Hilltoppers provided, but I would assume that Gartz is their top hurler. Now at the plate is Rocket first baseman. The mound visit is over. All the Rocket base runners return back, and Donovan Davis steps into the plate. He saw 3 pitches his last at-bat, and there's the first pitch fastball, and he swings through a first pitch fastball. He's down in the count, 0-1. Rockets with 3 runs here in the third so far with 1 down. There's a fastball on the outside, wide, evens the count at 1-1. Guard still in the windup. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Its slider misses off the dish. for ball 2, 2-1 to Rocket first baseman Donovan Davis. Davis, a right-handed hitter. There's a fastball now, misses up and in. 3-1. See what Coach Alvarado chooses to do with Davis here. To give him the green light here, and Gartz quickly. Here's the 3-1 delivery, and it misses away, and it's going to be an RBI base on balls for Donovan Davis. And the bases remain loaded for the Rockets. Rodriguez to second, Herrera to third. Courtesy runner Aiden Luck scores. He was running for Fuentes, and that'll bring to the plate Rocket right fielder Jose Porras. And with Porras, the Rockets have sent 9 hitters to the plate. There's a first pitch fastball, and it misses up for ball 1. Back in my coaching days, I used to tell my pitchers, you got to get this umpire out of the rhythm of calling balls. There's a slider, and it misses way outside for ball 2. And now Gartz has this home plate umpire repeating one word. And it's been ball the last 6 pitches. Now the last 7 pitches, and it's 3-0 to Porras. And the Rockets are 1 pitch away from batting around in this inning. There's an elevated fastball, and it's an RBI base on balls for Jose Porras. Porras will head down to first base. He will drive in, for lack of a better term, Jaden Herrera. Over to third base is Rocket DH. Marcus Rodriguez over to second is Rocket first baseman Rocket first baseman Donovan Davis, and Porras down to first base. And we have another visit, which means a change for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. We will take a short break here at the Nusenda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament. We are brought to you on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5, and KSVPTV.com.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door. Now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Welcome back to action, baseball fans. Now pitching for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers is third baseman, who is no longer the third baseman, Graham Martinez. Graham Martinez now pitching. The Los Alamos Hilltoppers will scratch the DH. Kyle Evanhus will now become the Hilltopper third baseman. Graham Martinez, a junior, wears number 44. He's a right-handed pitcher. Say he's a good 5'9". Wears, if I didn't mention, 44. And he will be facing the guy that got all of this started, Nathan Martinez, with 2 strikes. In the top of the third, he laced the ball over the center fielder's head for a stand-up double. There's a first pitch breaking ball, and Herrera takes a pass at it, and it's a swing and a miss. Martinez working quickly. There's a line. It's a ground ball past the diving third baseman. It's going to be multiple RBIs for Herrera. It's a stand-up 2 RBI double for Nathan Herrera here in the top of the third inning for the Rockets. He took a hanging curveball in the inside corner and laced it past the diving third baseman for a stand-up 2 RBI double. And that will bring to the plate Rocket leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar, who has an RBI single in this third inning. Here's his first pitch. It's a fastball. And Aguilar way early. He swing over the top of it. He's down in the count. 0-1. There's a fastball missed wide to even the count at 1-1. Scoring on Herrera's double was Rodriguez and Donovan Davis. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Another breaking ball. Good block by Walker. Good block by Walker not to allow the speedy Porras to score from third base. That takes the count to 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 delivery. It's a fastball. It's a liner out to second base. And it's caught by the second baseman, and all the Rocket runners return. So Aguilar's out number 2 on the L4. And that'll bring to the plate Brady Dewar. Rocket second baseman with 2 runners in scoring position. Porras at third. Herrera at second. There's a breaking ball, misses down and away for ball 1 to Dewar. Brady, an extremely aggressive hitter. That's one of the few times this year I've seen him take a first pitch. There's a fastball, misses down low for 2 balls to Dewar. Maybe Coach Alvarado spoke to Brady in there and said, hey, why don't you see a couple? Here's the 2-0 delivery. It's a breaking ball that misses down and in. It's 3-0. And Graham Martinez, 1 pitch away from reloading the bases for the Rockets here in the top of the third. There's the first pitch fastball right at the belt, called strike 1. Good take by Brady. Still got 2 more pitches to play with here. He needs to see a pitch he really likes. Put a good swing on it. And there's a ball that bounces in. There's a ball that bounces in. Porras scored easily as that ball got away on the wild pitch. Porras will score on the wild pitch. That'll bring the plate 3-hole hitter, Rocket pitcher Cameron Brown. No RBI for Dewar. Porras scored on the, there's the first pitch, painted on the outside corner for a called strike 1. That Brandon Walker, after the first pitch, now steps out and calls the first and third defense with Herrera at third and Dewar at there's a deep fly ball to left field from Brown on a hanging curveball. It's over the left fielder's head. Alvarado is waving around Dewar. There's not going to be a throw to the plate, and it's going to be an RBI stand-up double. 2 RBIs for Cameron Brown. Brown took a hanging curveball on the inside part and one-hopped the left field fence to drive in 2, a stand-up double for the pitcher, and Peyton Pena will go run at second base for the Rocket pitcher, and Jaden Fuentes will be up to the plate. Jaden had a base on balls his first at-bat in this inning. There's a fastball and it hits him in the head, in the back of the head. A dangerous spot. It's gotten very quiet here. Fuentes shaking his head. He's down on all fours here at the dish. Fastball got away from Graham Martinez and caught Jaden Fuentes just at the break on the backside of his helmet. Right now he's undergoing a quick concussion test. Yeah, we're not running the scoreboard. Fuentes says he's okay, trots down to first base, and courtesy runner Aiden Luck will enter the ball game for him. Hopefully Jaden's going to be okay. I know Coach Alvarado's carrying about 3 catchers on this roster for this 4A state baseball tournament. So we have courtesy runner Peyton Pena at second base. Don't know where the ball, we're looking for the baseball. Looks like it went off to the third base side, but we're back to action here. Rocket third baseman, Jaden Herrera now hitting. There's a fastball in the outside corner called strike 1. Herrera had an RBI single at his last at-bat here in the top of the third inning. Graham Martinez comes set. There's a breaking ball, kind of hangs, and it's flared off to the right side. First baseman has a beat on it. He makes the catch in foul territory, and Herrera is out number 3 on the F3 for the Rockets. In the top of the third inning, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 runs for the Rockets on on 6 hits. 6 hits for the Rockets. 2 runners left on base. No Hilltopper errors. And at the end, did I miss around here? I have 11-1. So for the Rockets there, there were 10 runs. 10 runs here in the top of the third. And at the end of 2.5, it is the visiting Goddard Rockets 11 and the home team Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. We'll stay here since it took me a few hours to calculate the numbers for the Rockets in that busy third inning for the Rockets. Nonetheless, the score here at the end of 2.5 complete innings is 11-1 with the Hilltoppers coming to the plate. The Hilltoppers have had 1 pitching change. For the Hilltoppers, leading off the bottom of the third inning will be senior number 4, Maddox Martinez, the shortstop. Martinez was a strikeout victim his last at-bat. Strikeout on 4 pitches. Looking for Cameron Brown to stay aggressive in the strike zone right here. Brown's first pitch, breaking ball misses in, and it's ball 1 to the Hilltopper shortstop. There's a good fastball, and Martinez is a little bit tardy on it, and he fouls it off to the right side, evens the count at 1-1. Defensively, there's a swing and a miss on a great slider on the outside corner. Brown is up 1-2. The challenge here as the sun starts to set here in Los Alamos, it is right in the left side defense's eyes. There's an elevated fastball, swing and a miss. Great pitch execution by Cameron Brown to elevate a fastball and get Martinez for his 7th strikeout on the day. That'll bring to the plate new third baseman for the Hilltoppers, senior Kyle Evanhus. There's a first pitch, breaking ball, great. That was more the curve ball from Cameron, and it's a swing and a miss by Evanhus for strike 1. Evanhus hit a 2-hopper back to Brown, his first at-bat. Brown with the long look in. Let's see if he goes back to back breaking balls, and this time it's on the inside. Catches the inside corner for called strike 2. Does Brown go back to it for 3 in a row? Or does he go back to the elevated fastball here? Good long look in. And it is an elevated fastball, and it's laced out to left field for a single. It was good execution by Brown. Just a better job by Evanhus. He was really short, and he just got enough of the barrel to hit a liner out to left field. Good job by Wakefield to get that ball and hold Evanhus to a single. Been informed that last pitch to Evanhus was a knuckleball, is elevated. There's a breaking ball in the inside corner. Fooled everybody as the home plate umpire was moving out of the way of it as well. But he called it ball 1 on the inside on the Hilltopper pitcher, Graham Martinez. Graham had an RBI single his last at-bat. Pick attempt to first, and he dives back in safely. Brown looking for a ground ball here. Brown comes set, now working from the stretch. Slide move, breaking ball. And the umpire looked like he wanted to pull the trigger on that, but he calls ball 2. Ball 2, that ball missed in. Brown on his slide move's got to get a little bit further. He's not able to get on top of that breaking ball as much. There's a good fastball painted on the outside corner for called strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Graham Martinez. Cameron's got a 10-run lead right now. Needs to keep challenging the strike zone. There's a great curveball swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Cameron showing 2 different curveballs today. Showing the slider, then showing the more 12-6 breaking ball. That was the 12-6 version. Gets Graham to swing over the top of it. There's another, that's the slider that he swings and misses for his 8th strikeout of the day, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Well, that's 7 strikeouts, excuse me, folks. I'm getting a little excited. That'll bring to the plate first baseman, senior, number 8, Gavin Mitchell. He takes a fastball, 2-seamer on the inside corner for called strike 1. Gavin made a fine play to end the top of the 3rd out in foul territory. It's a good, quick move. And the runner, Evanhus, dives back in safely. I imagine Coach Alvarado may be telling Brown, hey, we got a 10-run lead here. Let's get this hitter. There's a great fastball, 4-seamer on the outside corner. Called strike 2. When Cam gets on top of the 4-seamer, it's firm and it's straight. And if it's on the outside edge, it's tough to get your swing off. And there's another 4-seamer, and it's skied to right field. Porras has a beat on it. He camps underneath it, makes the shoulder-high catch for out number 3. Great execution by Cameron Brown there on the elevated fastball. Got above the barrel of Graham Mitchell for the fly out to right field for out number 3. For the Hilltoppers in the top of the 3rd, they had 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no Rocket Airs, and no Hilltopper runs. At the end of 3 complete, the visiting Goddard Rockets 11, the hometown Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5, and KSVPTV.com after this short break.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, Raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
Welcome, baseball fans, to the Nucinda Credit Union 4A State Baseball Tournament Round 1. This is a 3-game series between the Goddard Rockets and Los Alamos Hilltoppers. Got to win 2 games to advance to the round of 8 in Albuquerque next weekend. Here's Graham Martinez's first pitch to DH Marcus Rodriguez, and it's a fastball that bounces away for ball 1. Martinez on the day has a stand-up double and has an RBI hit by pitch back in the 3rd. There's another fastball, misses up and in for ball 2. These Hilltopper pitchers are realizing that the Rockets are on top of the dish. There's another fastball miss, and it's 3-0 on the inside corner. Martinez just not catching the plate there. It's 3-0. Fastball right down the heart of the plate for called strike 1. Marcus with the stand-up double into right center field, and the RBI hit by pitch. And there's another ball on the inside, fastball miss. It's another base on balls. And the Rockets here in the top of the 3rd have their leadoff hitter on, and that'll bring to the plate Rocket first baseman, number 16, Donovan Davis. Donovan with an RBI base on balls, his last at-bat, and a strikeout back in the 2nd inning. There's a pick attempt, and Rodriguez dives back in safe. Graham Martinez back to the rubber. Good lead by Rodriguez over at first base. There's a 2-up, 3 or 4 hopper up the middle. Glove feed to second base. It was a fine play. They were not going to get 2 on Davis there. Davis took a fastball in on the handle, and he hit about a 6-hopper out to the shortstop. So Rodriguez will be out number 1 on the 6-4 putout, and Davis will reach first base on the fielder's choice. That'll bring to the plate Jose Porras. Porras with an RBI base on balls, his last at bat, and there's a first pitch. He's running. Davis with a sliding stolen bag. And it's a first pitch called strike on the inside to Porras. Porras 0 for 1 officially on the day with a strikeout back in the 2nd inning. There's a fastball miss up and in. It evens the count at 1-1. Extremely slow delivery by Graham Martinez to the plate, so the Rockets will be able to put the runners in motion. There's a fastball laced down the left field line. Let's see how far Porras is going to get on this. He hits first. He's digging for second. It's a stand-up RBI double for Jose Porras. He took a fastball and laced it down the left field line. Great job by the Rockets attacking on runs here, not being satisfied. That's just a spot you cannot pitch Jose Porras. He likes the fastball in. He's got a good, short, quick swing, and he got to that ball and drove it down the left field line. That'll bring to the plate one of the hottest hitters for the Rockets today, 2 for 2 with 2 stand-up doubles, is Nathan Herrera. He takes a first pitch fastball, and he fouls it off straight back, and he's down in the count, 0-1. He has 2 RBIs on the day. He had a 2 RBI stand-up double in the 3rd inning. There's a breaking ball, and he fake bunted, and it's a stolen base. Standing up, Porras with the stolen base. One down here. Hilltopper still playing back up the middle. And it's a breaking ball that misses in. Good take by Herrera. With the speedy Porras at third base. A ground ball to second or third is going to score him. Martinez in the windup. Good job by Herrera, spoiling a good breaking ball in the outside corner by Graham Martinez. We'll do 1 and 2 again. In case you're wondering, starter Ty Gartz will not be eligible to pitch tomorrow. He threw 67 pitches in his 2. There's a hanging breaking ball. Good job by Herrera, turning to take it in for ball 2. 2 and 2's the count. Herrera looking for his third RBI on the day. Here's a 2-2 delivery. It's a swing and a miss. The catcher, Brandon Walker, is going to have to complete the strikeout, and he does. It was a swing and a miss on a breaking ball down in the dirt. Brandon Walker, great job of hustling to the ball as it got away from him to the third base side, and he threw out Herrera, who was hustling down the line for out number 2. That'll bring to the plate Rocket leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar. Adiel is 2 for 2 on the day. A stand-up triple in the first and an RBI single in the third. And he hits a laser that's caught at shortstop by Martinez for out number 3. So Adiel Aguilar, that's 2 lineouts in a row. He hit the liner to end the third to second base, and now he hits a liner to shortstop for the Rockets in the top of the 4th inning. 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. Excuse me, 1 hit. 1 hit for the Rockets. 1 runner left on base. No Hilltopper errors. At the end of 3.5 complete innings, or 3.5 innings, it is your Rockets 12, the Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Baseball fans, welcome back. Leading off for the Hilltoppers here in the bottom of the 4th inning is center fielder Dattlebaum, and he's at first base, and it's a ground ball. He took a first pitch fastball and grounds it out to Adiel Aguilar, and Aguilar completes the putout on 6-3 putout, out number 1. Good job by Aguilar. Good hustle by Ben Dattlebaum. Gave his coach a good hard 90 on that ground out to shortstop. But a good job for Brown. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring to the plate catcher Brandon Walker. There's a fastball missed down and in for ball 1. Brown in the windup. Good. Slider. Fouled off straight back. Evens count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Brown to mid. That's a good slider, called strike 2 on Walker. Got to commend Walker on the last inning. Took a breaking ball down, blocked it on strike 3, hustled out on his block, and threw out the speedy Nathan Herrera over at first base to complete the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good execution by Brown. He threw a slider just off the plate, and a good take by Walker to even the count at 2-2. See if Brown's got him leaning out over the plate and wants to come back in with a fastball up and in here. And he does, and it's a sky fly ball to left field. Wakefield looking, he has got a beat on it. Great job by Wakefield. He slipped out there on the wet grass, and then he gained his composure and made the shoulder high catch out in left field for out number 2 on the F7 of Brandon Walker. That'll bring to the plate sophomore number 10, Omar Bajorquez. Bajorquez struck out swinging back in the second inning on 3 straight pitches. There's a fastball swing and a miss on the outside corner, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery, quick pitch, and Brown attempted to throw the slider on the quick pitch, and it misses in. Here's the 1-1 delivery, sweeper off the side, and it's called strike 2. Brown got a Tyler Gartz benefit call there right there. It was a little off the plate, but call strike 2. We'll take it. 1-2 delivery here to Bajorquez. Oh, it's a good fastball. Down on the outside corner on the knees on the quick pitch style, a la Johnny Cueto. And it's the 8th strikeout for Brown for out number 3. And the Hilltoppers go quietly here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Zeros across the board. No hits, no runners left on base, no Rocket errors, and no Hilltopper runs. At the end of 4 complete is the Goddard Rockets 12, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5 after this.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
And Martinez, Graham Martinez went to right. Boaz Martinez now pitching for the Hilltoppers. For those of you Hilltopper fans, Graham Martinez threw 32 pitches, so he will be eligible to throw tomorrow, whereas Tyler Gartz will not be eligible. Leading off for the Rockets here in the top of the 5th inning is freshman Brady Dewar. Here's the first pitch from Boaz Martinez. It's a fastball that misses down and away for ball 1. Boaz Martinez, a right-handed thrower. He's a junior. There's a breaking ball, bounces in the dirt for ball 2. Dewar with the base on balls his last at bat. He had a fly out to right field and a stand-up RBI double. There's a fastball that bounces in at 58 feet for ball 3. Here's the 3-0 delivery to Brady Dewar. It's a fastball called strike 1. As Dewar committed a no-no, he did not wait for the umpire to call that. 3-1, now the count on Dewar. And there's another fastball missed down in the dirt, and it's a base on balls. To correction, Antonio Griffin is now playing right field for the Hilltoppers. That'll bring to the plate for the Rockets, Cameron Brown. Today's pitcher for the Rockets wears number 7. He takes a hanging curveball and fouls it down the left side. Cameron just not letting that ball travel. He's way out in front of it, got on the end of his bat for strike 1. Hilltopper left side definitely playing Brown to pull as the shortstop Martinez is way over in the 5-6 hole. There's a fastball miss away. Great block by Brandon Walker as that ball hit at about 57 feet. And a fastball is extremely difficult to block, but that pitch evens up the count at 1-1. Brown stood up, and that ball still hit him at the top of his chest protector. There's a check by Boaz Martinez of Dewar, and Dewar's back in safely. See if Coach Alvarado continues to put these Rocket runners in motion. Good lead by Dewar at first. There's a fastball that bounces in. This time it gets through the 5-hole of Walker. Big turn at second base by Dewar, and he'll put the brakes on. And Dewar will get second base on the pass ball. That will take the count to 2 balls and a strike on Cameron Brown. Cameron on the day, double, hit by a pitch, single. There's a fastball, sky to left field, or line to left field, excuse me. There's a bar right in my view here. I thought that ball was much higher than it was, but Martinez catches another line drive out, and that's out number 1 for the Rockets on the L6. I mean, if he's not playing in that hole, it's a clean base hit for Brown. That'll bring to the plate Jaden Fuentes. Dewar takes off on the first pitch, and it's a breaking ball that bounces, and Dewar still's third base standing. That's a stolen base for Brady Dewar, and it's ball 1 to Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes hitting the back of the head his last at-bat by Graham Martinez. Boaz Martinez now working in the windup. Ground ball to the middle, will score a run. There's another fastball down, call ball 2. When you get to this situation for a coach that's down 11 runs, you got to start to decide, do you save your arms for tomorrow and try to win 2 games in? There's a swing, a big swing and a miss from Fuentes, way out in front of a fastball. Jaden needs to let that ball travel. Had a little big, too big of a swing there. There's a breaking ball, and he fouls it off his leg. Evens the count at 2-2. Fuentes still way out in front of the Martinez pitches here. Here's a 2-2 delivery from Martinez. It's a fastball, and he barely catches his barrel for a foul ball. We'll do 2-2. Again, Dewar, the runner at third base. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and it hits him again. This time in the back of his backside, and it's a hit by the pitch. I'm sure he prefers that location much better than being hit in the head. So the Rockets will have runners at the corners. That'll bring on courtesy runner Aiden Luck to first base to run for Dewar. We'll see if Coach Alvarado has any first and third offensive plans here. Brandon Walker looking to his coach for first and third defense. Coach comes out and he gives the call, and Brandon Walker relays the defense to his pitcher in his middle infield and the corners. My bet is that Coach Alvarado's not going to wait long to put Luck in motion with Jaden Herrera up at the plate. Jaden is lined out to second, had an RBI single, and popped up to first base. Martinez comes set. Here's his first pitch, and he's set. Luck with a delayed steal, and he's going to stand up. There was a ball in the dirt. Good block by Brandon Walker, and Aiden Luck will steal second base, standing. Here's the 0-1-0 delivery. It's another fastball, bounces in. It's 2 balls on Jaden Herrera. Jaden needs to see a pitch in one spot. Here's the Martinez 2-ball delivery. It's another bounced in fastball. Good block by Brandon Walker. It's 3-0. Rocket DH, Marcus Rodriguez on deck. .3-0 delivery from Martinez to Herrera. It's a fastball that misses in. It's a 4-pitch walk. And the Rockets have the bases loaded here in the top of the 5th inning with an 11-run lead. That'll bring to the plate Rocket DH, Marcus Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a stand-up double, RBI hit by pitch, and an RBI base on balls. There's a breaking ball that misses down and away for ball 1 to Rodriguez. And now Martinez has thrown 6 straight balls. Here's the wind and the delivery. Another fastball that bounces in for the 7th ball, and Walker will go out. I imagine he might walk out and let him know, hey, I'm tired of blocking fastballs, man. Let's get it here. 60 feet, 6 inches. Cover the distance. You got it in you. We got to attack the plate here. Home plate umpire is going to make his walk out and find out, hey, catcher can't make a change, so let's break this meeting up and get going. As that sun is starting to set here, and you can definitely feel the temperature dropping here in Los Alamos, New Mexico. The wind has changed a little bit. Instead of blowing in from right, it's now blowing across the diamond out toward left field. Here's the 2-0 delivery to Marcus Rodriguez, and it's another fastball that bounces right at the plate. It's 3-0. Don't see any action in the Hilltopper bullpen as of yet. Here's the 3-0 delivery, and it's a big miss inside, and it's an RBI base on balls for Marcus Rodriguez. And the Rockets will have their 13th run with Brady Dewar crossing the plate. He's been at third base for a long time there. That's going to bring the Hilltopper coach out for a brief visit, and it's going to be a pitching change. We'll take a short break here on KEND 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, and KSVPTV.com.
Are you ready to succeed? At ENMU Roswell, they cater to your educational needs. Their dedicated facilities and faculties provide you with an exceptional learning experience. From academic programs to behavioral sciences, business, health education, or technical education, ENMU Roswell offers a wide variety of certifications and degree programs designed to take your education and experience to the next level. Register now on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. Success starts here.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door. Now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Welcome back to the 4A State Baseball Tournament. Round 1 brought to you by Nusenda Credit Union. We are in beautiful Los Alamos, New Mexico. The pitching change for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, now on the mound, wearing number 15, freshman Jacob Diaz. Jacob is a left-handed hurler for the Hilltoppers. He will be tasked with a bases-loaded situation facing Donovan Davis, to lead off Jose Porras. And if Porras gets on, Nathan Herrera. There is one out here in the top of the fifth. And the Rockets with a 12-run lead now, and the lights just turned on here at Bomber Park in Los Alamos. The home plate umpire signals to Diaz, you have one more warm-up toss complete, and he does so. And the home plate umpire will take his position back behind Brandon Walker, and Donovan Davis will step in. Donovan is officially 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout looking, a base on balls, RBI base on balls in the third, a fielder's choice, and he scored a run in the fourth inning. So here he is in the fifth with another RBI opportunity with the bases loaded. Facing the lefty, Diaz. Here's Diaz's first pitch to Davis. It's a first pitch fastball, and it's fouled off to the right side. Good pass by Davis. He let that ball get good and deep. Good swing on it. Just did not barrel that ball up. Good-looking freshman here on the mound for the Hilltoppers. I'm sure the coach will, he bounces in a changeup for even the counts at 1-1. I'm sure the Los Alamos coach here now will be careful to keep everybody under 35 pitches for tomorrow. And Walker once again calls timeout. Don't know if he was crossed up by Diaz or what, but he went out and said, hey, man, I signaled fastball, and you just threw me a changeup, so let me know what's going on. That's Jacob Diaz, the pitcher for the Hilltoppers. Also a good opportunity for the Hilltopper coach to get a young player some good state tournament experience against a team that's constantly out. There's a fastball missed down low to Davis. Takes the count to 2-1. As a deer goes trotting across the outfield in center field, just beyond the fence. Sure, us kids from the desert, we don't see that too much. There's a good fastball at the belt, called strike 2. Jacob Davis evens the count at 2-2 on first baseman Donovan Davis with the bases full of Rockets. Long look in by Diaz. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Bounces in a changeup. Good take by Davis. It's full count. Only one down for the Rockets, so the runners will not be in motion. Any ball on the ground. We'd like to see these Rocket base runners on line drives moving back to the bag instead of taking off with the crack of the bat. Got to learn how to read some elevation on these line drives. That's how we swung ourselves into a triple play in the bottom or the top of the first. There's a breaking ball miss, and it's going to be an RBI base on balls for Donovan Davis. That was the first breaking ball from Diaz, and it misses wide. And crossing the plate is courtesy runner Aiden Luck. That'll bring to the plate Jose Porras, who laced a fastball down the left field line for an RBI double, his last at-bat. His first time seeing Diaz here. The sophomore versus the freshman, and there's a good breaking ball. Good take by Porras. I'm glad to see the sophomore taking a breaking ball early. He's not a breaking ball hitter early in the count. That's something he'll look to fight off late in the count. Diaz backed to the mound, full windup. There's a fastball. That's the one Jose's got to make a pass on, and he's down 0-2. He's down the count 0-2 with one out here. A 14-1 ball game. The Rockets in the lead. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Diaz. It's another breaking ball, just short. Good pitch location, good pitch execution by Diaz there. A good competitive breaking ball, just a good take by Porras. They're down in the count 0-2. See if Porras gets the fastball here and can barrel something up. Nope, it's another breaking ball. Misses away, evens the count at 2-2. Porras has seen one fastball in these 4 pitches. 2-2 now. Let's see if Diaz goes back to the fastball here on Porras. There it is, and it's sky to left. This is definitely going to get a run in. Two outfielders converging. The left fielder makes a catch. Two runners tag. Good at bat by Jose Porras. He gets an RBI sacrifice fly. Deep enough to advance two runners. That's Porras' third RBI on the day. That'll bring to the plate Nathan Herrera. Scoring on that play was Jaden Herrera. Advancing to third was Marcus Rodriguez. Good base running there by Marcus. He saw both outfielders fading to the fence. And he made his way to third base. Davis remained at first base, so runners at the corners for the Rockets. Thought we were going to get a free bag there. Diaz started off in the windup, and his teammates reminded him, step off. He did so. Here's his first pitch to Nathan Herrera. Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball. Herrera's down in the count, 0-1. Rockets doing a good job of getting some tack-on runs here. Diaz set with his hands at his belt. Kicks. And it's a liner to shortstop. A leaping catch by Martinez. The Rockets have hit some rockets over to Martinez, and he's been able to catch them all. Good piece of hitting there by Herrera, just unfortunate. He hit the ball hard, that's all he can do, and Martinez made the catch to end the Rocket threat here in the fifth. For the Rockets in the fifth, I have no hits. Two runners left on. No Hilltopper errors and 3 Rocket runs. So at the end of 4.5 innings, it is the Goddard Rockets 15. The Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back here on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND after this.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
And Diaz takes the first pitch fastball, call strike 1. There's another fastball. This one on the inside corner, called strike 2. Brown looking to end this game via the run rule here if they can get 3 outs. There's a swing and a miss, and Brown's 9th strikeout on the day for out number 1. Now bring to the plate Hilltopper leadoff hitter Hayden Watkins. Hayden is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Now playing third base for the Rockets, number 10, Hayden Luck. And if I get any other defensive changes, there's a good pitch breaking ball, and it must have missed just off the plate. Ball 1. Looked like he was going to pull the trigger on that, the home plate umpire was, and did not do it. There's a fastball swing and a miss to even the count at 1-1. Cameron still looking strong. There's a breaking ball that catches the inside corner, called strike 2. That's the 72nd pitch of Brown. And he's still looking strong here with good command of his pitch count at 72 pitches here in the 5th inning. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner, And that is the third strikeout looking for Watkins on the day. Brown with out number 2, his 10th strikeout on the day. That'll bring to the plate senior number 4, Maddox Martinez, the guy that's been catching all the line drives at shortstop. There's a first pitch, and it's flied into right field. Portas running in, possibly, and he makes the catch for out number 3, and that's going to be the ball game on one pitch there. The Rockets will win this game 1 of the 3-game series 15-1. Here at the Nusenda 4A State Baseball Tournaments, the Rockets take a 1-0 lead in this 3-game series. I will be back on KSVPTV.com and Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND after this short break with some wrap-up numbers for this ball game. See you after this short break.
Are you ready to succeed? At ENMU Roswell, they cater to your educational needs. Their dedicated facilities and faculties provide you with an exceptional learning experience. From academic programs to behavioral sciences, business, health education, or technical education, ENMU Roswell offers a wide variety of certifications and degree programs designed to take your education and experience to the next level. Register now on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door. Now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Watkins, number 2, was 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. Maddox Martinez, number 4, the shortstop, was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Kyle Evanhus was 1 for 2 with a single. Gavin Martinez was 1 for 2, scored a run, and he also struck out once. Antonio Griffin played right field, but he did not get an at-bat. Mitchell, number 8, the first baseman, was 1 for 2. Daddlebaum, the center fielder, was 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout. Brandon Walker, the catcher, was officially 0 for 1 with a base on balls. Bojorquez was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Martinez, the right fielder, was 0 for 1, and he had an RBI with a bases loaded walk. Diaz was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitching-wise for the Hilltoppers today, getting the loss in 2 1/3 inning is Ty Gartz. He threw 67 pitches. He gave up 7 hits, 9 runs. All 9 were earned. He had 3 base on balls and 2 walks. Gavin Martinez pitched an inning and 2/3 in 32 pitches. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs. Those 3 runs were earned, 2 base on balls, and he had 1 strikeout. Boaz Martinez recorded 1/3 of an inning, and he gave up 3 runs. All 3 were earned. He had 3 base on balls. And then Jacob Diaz, the freshman lefty, recorded 2/3 of an inning, and he had 1 base on balls. He gave up no hits, no runs, and he had no strikeouts. For your Goddard Rockets today, offensively, big day with 15 runs. For leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar, he was 2 for 4. He scored 2 runs, had 1 RBI. For freshman second baseman Brady Dewar, Brady was 1 for 2 on the day. He scored 2 runs, had an RBI and 2 base on balls. For Cameron Brown, today's winning pitcher, he was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Jaden Fuentes was 0 for 1 with 1 RBI. He had a RBI hit by pitch. Jaden Herrera was 1 for 3 on the day. He scored 2 runs. He had an RBI and 1 base on balls. Marcus Rodriguez, the Rocket DH, officially was 1 for 1. He scored a run. He had 2 RBIs, 2 base on balls. So a good job by Marcus filling up the stat sheet today. First baseman Donovan Davis, officially on the day, was 0 for 2. He had 2 base on balls, each of those resulting in RBIs, and he scored 2 runs, and he struck out once. Jose Porras on the day was 1 for 2. He had 3 RBIs, 1 run. He had 1 base on balls, and he struck out once. For Nathan Herrera, good day at the plate for the Rockets center fielder. Nathan was 2 for 4. He scored 2 runs. He had 2 RBIs, and he struck out once. Offensive pitching for the Rockets, pretty easy to do here. Cameron Brown, a complete game win here in 5 innings. For Brown gave up a paltry 3 hits on the day. He gave up 1 run. That run was earned. He had 2 base on balls. Great job by Cameron in 5 innings. Any pitching coach will take 2 base on balls in 5 innings. But the standout stat for Cameron Brown on the evening, 10 punch-outs on the evening. For Brown, of those 10 punch-outs, 6 of those looking. 4 strikeouts swinging, 6 strikeouts looking. Brown had great command of his 2 fastballs, the 4-seam and the 2-seam. Cameron even mixed in, showed his knuckleball today, but had excellent 2-strike pitch execution today with his slider and his curveball and the elevated fastball. We'll be back tomorrow on these same stations, KSVPTV.com, audio only, and Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. This is Coach Villarreal signing off for the Nusenda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament 4A Division. Have a good evening.
That concludes this presentation of Goddard Rocket Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSVPTV.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Farmers Country Market, Bergie's Plumbing and Heating, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators, Pecos Valley Equipment, Plateau, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, and Wakefield Oil. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.